Hello everybody. Are you ready for another latch bar resistance band attachment apparatus workout? Well, let's get it on. You know what all the components are. We're going to start off just like we always do with sit-ups. Yep, we don't want to deviate from sit-ups because sit-ups are very, very important. We all hate to do them. It's a hate-love. But you have to. You need to do sit-ups because sit-ups will reduce the load around your waist. It may take time, but it will work. Of course, you also need to control a bit of our eating habits. So keep that in mind also. Let me set my watch so I know how much time we're using up. Keep in mind we have to stay below an hour. Here we go. Next up, crunches. Grab the short set of straps. Bring your buttocks forward. Have your knees raised. And now you can do crunches. Okay. We're going to grab our hand grips and we're going to do stretch. Legs straight, lock your knees, pull them towards you. Pull it towards you and hold it there. Keep your knees locked. And you will feel the burn up the back of your legs. Bring your legs down. And pull your feet towards your body. Feel those knees pop. Hold it there. Okay, after you finish, stretch your knees back out. Kick your legs forward to pull yourself back into the sit-up position. Grab the set of long straps once again. Lay back. 6 inches up. Six inches up and hold it there. Should be getting a nice burn by now. One minute. Pull yourself back into the sit-up position. So we call this a resistance band attachment apparatus. But we also, as you can see, we can attach straps and also chains. And conduct exercises that you need to do. Everyone needs to get exercise. And as we age, it becomes more important. Always keep that in mind. Like I said once before, you don't want to wait until you go to the doctor to let the doctor tell you that you have high blood pressure. Buy yourself a high blood pressure monitor so you can check your own blood pressure. It's important. Really important. Okay. I think I have a setup already here. Now we're using flat resistance bands to do a press while we're lying down. We have our flat resistance band underneath the mat. And we're going to use the flat latch bar on top of the mat also. This has tubular type resistance bands. Bring it down slowly. Feel that burn in your arms as you do it. We're just getting started. You can even sit down or even lay down and do the same exercise. The level of difficulty may change. It may not. It may become easier. So even if you can't stand up, there's no reason why you still can't exercise. So we want to eliminate excuses. That's right, we want to eliminate excuses. So, just because something hurts doesn't mean you shouldn't exercise. Maybe it hurts because you hadn't been exercising. How about that? Yeah. So like I said, don't wait until you have to go to the doctor for him to tell you, him or she to tell you that your blood pressure is high. You can check your own blood pressure, and you should. Your blood pressure should be 120 over 80. The top number should be 120, the bottom number should be 80. If your top number goes above 140, your blood pressure is high. If your bottom number elevates above 90, your blood pressure is high. Don't rely on the medicine. Medicine, of course, we all have to take it. Only rely on the medicine to a certain extent. But if you have to take the medicine, I encourage you to do so. But also include exercise. That's going to get you either off the medicine or lower the milligrams that you take. Why do you want to do that? Medicine has side effects. The more of it that you take, the greater risk to the side effects we are prone to. That's right. Get rid of those excuses. You need to find reason to exercise. And most of us, if we just take one look, we have good enough reason. If you're going into that medicine cabinet all the time, if you're overweight, if you're not feeling well, healthy, those are reasons you need to exercise. Like I said, as we're young, we don't realize how much we're doing that contributes to our health. Because at that time, we are so active. You don't realize all of that activity keeps you well, in a matter of way of speaking. So in our adult life, we slow down on exercising. So then we say we gain weight because our metabolism is going slow. Well, yes, it's going slow because you're not burning calories. So you need to find a way to burn calories. And the way to do it is exactly what I'm doing and trying to encourage you to do. That's right. I'm a 70-year-old man. How old are you? What kind of shape are you in? Okay? So, you can get in this type of shape too. Put your mind to it and you can do it. And if you don't get in this kind of shape, get in the kind of shape that you need to get in for your body. That's what it's all about. That's right. I only want to encourage you to exercise and, of course, include using the Latchbar system. The Latchbar resistance band attachment system. I would love for you to do so. You'd be surprised how much easier this will make your workout. How much more comfortable it'll make your workout. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use a different type of strap attachment to our ankles. And we're going to exercise our hamstring instead of lying down while sitting down. But we want to make sure that our bench is far enough back. So, now you can sit and you can move your legs back and forth. Keep the resistance band on them so that they do not snap all the way back. Raise your legs and just pull back like that. Just pull back. Keep your legs raised and you'll find that your hamstring is getting tight. And your legs are starting to burn. We don't want to stop there though. Just to make it easy, I'm going to unhook the carabiner. And I'm going to turn around. And I'm going to turn our ankle strap around also. Reconnect our carabiner. And now, as we turn around, we can do the same thing, moving our leg forward, holding on to the back of the bench, raising your legs up, and doing the exact same thing. But now, since you're moving your legs forward, it's now impacting your thigh muscle on the top. And it's burning quickly. So, those of you that like to work on your thigh and your hamstring muscles, there you have it. So while we're working on our legs, let's grab the flat resistance bands that we already have set up, and we are going to put it around our body, both of them. One around our waist and the other around our chest. Now we have body resistance. Well, sorry, let me move our floor mat back out of the way. All right, lean forward. And let's jog. Jog in place as the resistance is pulling you backwards. Try and have a timer around so that you can do it for at least a minute. You want to get that cardio going. Cardio is very important. You want to get your blood to circulate so that your heart rate goes up. That's when you're doing cardio. Increase your heart rate. We got 1 minute now. Cardio will help improve your cholesterol. May not get rid of it. It'll help keep it down. Help keep it in range. Cardio is necessary. I know there are times where people say, well, I'm going for a walk. Well, a walk isn't good enough. It will not increase your heart rate unless you walk briskly. Then it is good for you. So we're coming around 2 minutes. And you see, as soon as I stop, the resistance pulled me back. So we had good resistance. While we have these straps, well, first let's pull our floor mat back in place. And now we're going to do some work with the resistance band. When we use these lighter resistance bands, They're easy, they're friendly to your hands. So you really don't need, your hands is good enough for your leverage. It's when you start doubling the resistance band, they become much tighter. And it is necessary to use leverage. The leverage you need is my system, the Latchbar attachment system. That'll give you more leverage and make it easier or more comfortable to do your exercise. So you can see what we're doing here. Now you can raise your arm, you can turn around backwards, you can pull them forward. You could have did the same thing facing the other direction. Outside to inside, inside to outside, whichever way you want to call it, as long as you are applying tension on the bands, you will get resistance. You will feel it throughout your arm. And of course, the Old Faithful. All of this is good for building up your arm strength. And certainly, you can use them in one hand and position yourself like this, as if you're swinging a baseball bat. As you do that, you're torquing your body. It's good for your abs. It's just overall good for you. Most exercise, any exercise that you do, you want to try and always balance it out. What you do on one side, you should turn and do to the other side. So excuse my back while I get my workout in. This is not only a demonstration, but it is a workout for me just as well. Demonstration for you, workout for me. No mercy on me. That's not what I'm about. Whatever I encourage you to do, I do twice as much to myself. get what I mean? If you're not feeling it, you probably aren't accomplishing nothing. You want to make sure you're feeling it also. Don't overdo it. I'm not suggesting that. But you want to feel it. To me, it feels good. Feel good to you too, I'm sure. That's right. It would feel good to you too. You see that little spot action I kicked in there? It's effective. I'm being blinded by my sweat. Sorry about that. I normally have a headband on. Today I failed to put one on. So I couldn't stop once I started. That means you guys get the opportunity to see how much I actually sweat. I love it. I love it. You want to break a sweat that tells you that your cardio is working. Your heart rate is up. Don't be afraid to break a sweat. That's what showers are for. That's right. Break that sweat. Keep it moving. Lock your knees and pull your legs back towards you. And hold in there. Alrighty. Bring your legs down, bend your knees, pull your feet back towards you. Get that knee to crack. Hold it there for a second or two. Okay, back to the sit-up position. Do the old body resistance. Get in position. You're going to apply resistance with your arms as you push out with your legs. As you pull in with your arms, you are going to apply resistance with your legs. So it's a push-pull using body resistance. Out, in, out, in. Now, as you can see, your legs will overpower your arms, and that's a good thing. If your legs can't overpower your arms, you got a problem. So anyway, keep in mind to do some of those. You can pick up chains from your local hardware or from your Home Depot or Lowe's. You can pick up chains. Cut them to your size. Or you get two nice long pieces, you won't have to worry about cutting them. Then you can just attach the length that you want to use. You gotta be careful when you're sitting down because you can't control, you hit yourself in the face as I just did. That's why I put it behind me. As you're standing up, you can control that a little better. A lot better, should I say. Okay, let's keep cranking. Remember, the flat bar is under the mat. You can do it that way, or you can do it with you just lying on top of it. The resistance bands that we are using have less tension than the round bands that we are using. However, you can increase the level of tension as you please. As you please. It's all up to you how much resistance or how much tension you have to work with. Less tension, use a smaller resistance band. It's that simple. Don't kill yourself, make it easy on yourself until you are able to make it more difficult. You want to make sure that you get the flat latch bar under your shoulder blades so that you can do a press without it slipping out of place. Sorry about that. All of these bars turn into utility bars, all of them. You can connect multiple items to each one and continue to work out. You can visit my website if you like. My website is www.lw500products.net. There are more than 50 videos, demonstration videos on YouTube. Just type in LW500 Latchbar exercise system in the search bar. We provide starter kits where you can get started. Some of them have packages that come with a shoulder bag. And then some of them come as individual components. It's up to you, whatever you're looking for. We have wall mountable products like this. It'll come clean. The only thing you'll have to do if you like is to paint it or whatever you want to do to it, stain it, whatever. Make it look decorative, where it's not even noticeable. Make it look as pretty as what I've done. We have red, we have blue, we have green on the other side. Upstairs I have white, and I have brown. I also have black in my shed. I have it all over the place, you're right. You keep it right on going, from one exercise to another. You got to do exercise daily. You take 1-2 days off maximum. Once you start taking 3 and more days off, it becomes more difficult to go back to. Don't do it to yourself. Stop the excuses. The pill's not going to do it. It's only going to partially do it. Then it's up to you. It's up to all of us. So we have to look out for one another, and we have to encourage one another over and over again. Because a lot of us need encouragement. That's right. And if we show each other what we care, that we care about each other, that's encouragement. Take a look at me. I'm trying to encourage you. Not just to buy my product, but to use it after you buy it. That's right. Because that way, you're going to get some benefits from it. And you want to get benefits from something that you purchase. You don't just want to purchase something and then you don't use it. That's what happens most of the time. As we get older, whatever we purchase, we have to use it. We need to use it. We need to use it because you'll benefit health-wise. And you want to benefit health-wise. Like I said before, let's lower your blood pressure, not increase it. Yes. You see, these are user-friendly. The smaller bands are user-friendly. If they pop and hit you and, so on and so forth, they don't hurt. Like the big ones are hurt. So you don't want to let these larger ones hit you in the face if you can avoid it. Get that nice pull. We're doing it like a one-arm bandit. Work that arm over. You can actually do 2 of them. At the same time. Pull downs. It's non-stop. It's what you call trying to get healthy. I encourage you all, especially us, 50, 60, 70, and above. Stop playing around. Let's get busy. Check out the LW500 Latchbar exercise system on my website and on YouTube, and continue to support my demonstrations because I'm gonna help you get in shape. Thank you.